Okay, let's move to the next battle.
It's there, and the Sableye takes it out. Here comes attack, but we're gonna get the ice type.
Okay, now look at King team. Again, I said it before. If you have Azu, 2 ghosts, you always play the Azu double ghost team as long as your Azu is good. Your 2 ghosts are good. Azu 2 ghosts are good. Okay. Now the broken Pokemon in the most broken Pokemon in the entire game now is Shadow Walrein. Does Shadow Walrein have a good game? Let's see. It loses to A9. It loses to Medi. And what's the third one? The third one is Trev. Trev is close. So yeah, you can always use the Shadow Walrein, but people always prefer Shadow Walrein in the back. That's one. Let's move to Reggie. Okay, so King is playing ABA, weak to Medi. Trent knows that his Medi is actually good for non-RPS because there is something. Okay, let's say, as I said it before, some people lead the Pokemon that beat the best Pokemon in the opposing side. So here, if you look at this team, what's the best Pokemon in King's team? It's literally Azu. Azu beat everything here except Trevenant. So he's expecting an Azu lead. The only thing that reliably beat Azu, there is Trevenant and there is A9 in the 2 shield. In the 1, you can say in the 1 if you call a bait. If they don't have a Hydro, A9 can somehow beat Azu in the 1 if they sneak 1 charm and deny 1 bubble. Walrein OP, it's just the Shadow Walrein is just too broken. So he led his A9. That's a good strat. This is a very good strat. On King's side, he's playing like, you know, the best a good PV poke team. It's just like if you have 2, 3 broken Pokemons in your team, you just don't care about the Sims. Like Shadow Walrein, 2 broken. Registeel, number 1 on PV poke. Sableye, the best safe swap in the entire game, right? So technically at this point, he doesn't care about any team you bring because he just have the best team. Trent brought in a team that can actually, act like Red King's team very nice. So he has A9 in the lead. Medi to prevent the RPS because technically, as I said, Reggie is an RPS Pokemon and he doesn't want to get RPS'd. I still don't know why he didn't bring in G-Fisk because G-Fisk is always G-Fisk, right? And Trevenant in the back, hopefully, whenever I see Trevenant and A9
I am so good at
team,
this game. Like, I am so good at this game. Literally the best.
I assume that you want your A9, sorry, you want your Trevenant to have 2 shields, but having Trevenant and A9 kind of is not a favorable core because both require 1 shield at least, and you don't want your Pokemons to fight over shields. Like, if you look at King's team, you can assume that Walrein is going to take the shields or Sableye. It depends on the lead that he's getting, right? So if he gets a good lead, he can shield his Walrein. If he gets a bad lead, he doesn't care to shield. Also, Sableye doesn't require that many shields, like 1 at max. Same for Walrein. Registeel doesn't need any shields. So shield-wise, King team is amazing. Like, his Pokemons aren't gonna fight over shields, but on Trent's side, he has 2 Pokemons that require shields. So let's see. King didn't swap. Why? He's ABA weak to this. So technically he has to stay in and he has to land the EQ, right? So Shadow Walrein can get to a nuke and a bait in this matchup. And he landed the bait. So if he can get a shield advantage in this matchup, that's a huge. Why that's a huge? Because this is not supposed to be a favorable matchup for him. Yeah, he didn't shield. So
just happy with shield advantage. You see the swap and the counter swap. Trevenant, Sableye. Trevenant was able to get 2 Shadow Claw advantage here, and now it's going to be able to outpace the Shadow Ball right at the same time as the Foul Play. And you see that playing out here.
As a Sableye, I don't shield the first one from 3, but I'm assuming he's going to shield. Yo, that was an amazing shield at last second. That's a great call. Because now he's going to have a healthy Sableye. That's a great counting, realizing that, okay, maximum like using like farming up to the max that he can get without getting CMP'd. Oh boy, it's gonna be on PS game now.
And the strength of the Ninetales to handle the front matchup and
Okay.
the backline matchup, but no, Trent actually decides to no shield that return and return to your.
This is a good no shield by Trent. No cap.
Here comes the Medicham into what is widely considered a bad matchup, but Medicham able to counter all the way down.
Yeah, now we just go straight zap and let's see.
Charge moves. It has no fast move pressure, and here comes a psychic from Trent.
Yeah, you don't shield as Reggie, to be honest. But you can argue that you will get farmed down.
Was trying to call the bait, maybe thinking that was the win condition, but the psychic went through. That's not good for King.
Now here comes Reggie Steele. It's not done yet. Gonna fire off this move here. You have to anticipate it's a zap cannon, and we do see an early protect shield here from Trent in this matchup. Reggie Steele going to continue to try to apply pressure.
Dispute. Haven't seen the stream for like 1 week. Did you quit watching this stream? What is your mod, you pig?
Here it comes, Reggie Steele.
Who banned you?
Close out the deal. Medicham gets to one more ice punch, even though its attack is debuffed and this is resisted. This could be enough.
This is going to be very close to enough, if not just a couple of counters. And 1, 2, down goes Reggie Steele, and down goes King in game number 1.
Trent
This is like, to be honest, I would prefer to shield the wall lane in the lead if I was King. Okay, King is playing the safest that he could, okay? Because he can easily grab 2 shields. If he doesn't grab 2 shields, he's gonna win the lead in a non-favorable matchup. So that's an advantage. If he grab a shield advantage, that's another advantage from a disadvantaged game, okay? He played the neutral as neutral as he could in that lead. And game didn't came to as he was expecting. Trent played amazingly. Like, there was some nice read. Nice calls on the shields.
To the Reggie Steele to take game 1. What a fascinating
The Alolan Ninetales by Trent was able to take care of the wall range
6 and
no shield. It just up you respond.
So let's see the teams.
A play rough, yes, and into the Medicham.
Now generally this is a win.
Azu Sableye code is amazing here. So Medicham win the 0 and lose the 0 and the 2. So let's see. It's up to King. This matchup is determined by Azu. Azu kind of got two free turns here.
That was such a critical play, one of my favorite plays of day 1 in Indianapolis, where he's able to
and he denied. Yeah, you can see that he's folding up with the deny.
And we see an early shield here again from Trent going down.
No, don't change the scene. Don't change the scene.
Watching yesterday because not wanting to put the Medicham at such low health, the second play rough is going to be coming out. This is scary for Trent and lets it go.
Now we know that the psychic and fighting type Medicham can withstand this initial attack here, and it does, but it dips way down.
To be honest, if I am King, I would swap out. Yo, he did. Yo, see guys, he knows what to do. He knows what to do. He saved the move on his Azu. He knows that his Azu is literally safe versus their entire team, so it doesn't matter what he does. His Azu is gonna sweep. This is a fucking 500 IQ play right there, guys. People G everyone. People G that thing down. If your Azu safe versus their entire team, save a move and catch. Okay, save a move and catch.
What a shield call by KiengIV. That could have been an earthquake, but he's gonna settle.
He doesn't care that much about this, to be honest, because if he lands the zap cannon, he can. Yeah, he can just farm down with Sableye later, and then Sableye can nuke. Like, look at this. He still have 2 shields. Trent has only 1 shield, and Trent is gonna be forced to throw.
Many friends.
So Sableye can farm down now. Azu has a move. Yeah.
So it can't get farmed down so easily, but this Swampert is going to be close to a move. There is a little bit.
I don't care. This is the juicy farm down for yo. King is fucking. Yo, those playing Twitch chat teams, playing Twitch teams for like 3 years paid off actually. Like, look at him. He never get to play. He never get to play as a Sableye on his live stream.
And here comes the return. This is a huge call, and it is protect shielded by Trent.
Yo, welcome in, Chippy. Chippy Koodles, welcome in. What Dude.
Seconds. Here comes the Azumarill doing its best to fight back. Can it get to a play rough?
And King needs to hold on. And a move is incoming. This has
Yo,
to
watch
be
this.
a
Watch him,
shield.
no
You have to
shielding.
protect this Azumarill here. There's no way the Sableye can take it out, and it is the protect shield. This
Large
Azumarill
meaty
needs to
hand.
get to a play rough,
What?
and it needs to do a lot of damage.
KiengIV
My hand
tries
isn't
to reach
even
that charge attack and not trigger a fast
big.
attack. Does get to the play
I mean-
rough, but my goodness, the Alola Ninetales withstands it easily.
My
This is gonna
Koodles
be a
are
nail
phased.
biter once again. This Sableye needs the Shadow Claw through the entire team, but it's taking too many charms, and now it's gonna be taking a charge move. It's the Weather Ball from Alola.
Oh boy, this A9 did so much work. Like, Trent realized that his A9 is gonna break all the codes from King's side, and he played for that, and that was actually good call in his end.